HSK Grammar HSK 语法 I am 老徐 HSK 3级后来以后 afterward later 后来 means afterward and 以后 means later. They are similar but they have some differences. These are the main grammar points for 后来 and 以后. 后来 is an adverb and often used in the structure of A happened, 后来 B happened. So one thing happened, another thing will happen. So this can only be used in past events. Second point, 后来以后 can be an adjective meaning later, following. But for future events, just use 以后. Third, 以后 can be a preposition in the phrase of a time plus 以后, meaning after some period of time or after a specific time. So in this case, 以后 cannot be replaced with 后来. Also, 以后 can be used alone, meaning an unspecified point in the future, usually translated as in the future, later. In this case, you cannot use 后来. Let's see some details and examples. 后来 is an adverb and often used in the structure of A happened, 后来 B happened. And in this case, it can only be used for past events because it's already happened and in the sequence another thing will happen. Another thing happened. So let's see some examples. 他们开始在一起玩，后来就打起来了。So they started to play together in the beginning. They played together in the beginning. Later, they began to fight with each other. 他们开始在一起玩，后来就打起来了。Next one. 我去年去过一次北京，后来再也没有去过，再也没去过。So I went to Beijing once last year and never went there again later. 后来 later. So one thing happened. A is 我去年去过一次北京。B is 再也没去过。他和她一开始是好朋友，后来他们结婚了。He and she are good friends at the beginning, in the beginning. Later, they got married. Later, they got married. So two events, one after another. 后来我离开这里去中国了。It seemed like there was no A, so in this case, A is actually implied in the sentence. So later, I left for China, meaning I stayed in China. I stayed here first. 后来我离开这里去中国了 meaning I stayed here first. 我们后来一起去图书馆做作业了。Later we went to the library together to do our homework. So we were not in the library in the first place. 我们一开始没有在图书馆做作业，我们后来一起去图书馆了。Next one. 后来以后 as an adjective meaning later or following. But for the future events, use 以后 not 后来 For example, 后来的事情大家都知道了，以后的事情大家都知道了。So when you tell a story, if everyone know what happening next, then you would say 后来的事情大家都知道了，以后的事情大家都知道了。Everyone knew the rest of the story. 后来以后的几个星期，他睡不好觉，吃不下饭。So in the next few weeks, he couldn't sleep and eat well. 以后的几个星期他睡不好觉，吃不下饭。Next one， 以后的路需要你自己走。以后的路需要你自己走。So you need to walk your own way in the future, meaning you need to be responsible for yourself in the future. So in this case, it's better not to use 后来。后来的路需要你自己走 ，it's not good. 以后的路需要你自己走。Another example， 没有工作了，你打算以后的日子怎么过？ Without a job, what are you going to do next? So what are you going to do in the following days? So following, so do not use 后来。以后你打算后来的日子怎么过？那 it's not good as 以后。你打算以后的日子怎么过？ Third point， 以后 can be a preposition in the structure of time plus 以后 meaning after a specific time or after a period of time. In this case, you cannot use 后来。For example, 3年以后他工作了。So after 3 years, he started to work. You cannot say 3年后来他工作了。No. 我打算3年以后结婚。I plan to get married 3 years later. A time period plus 以后。他去买水果了，1个小时以后回来。1个小时 a period of time 以后回来。So he went to buy fruits. He will be back in 1 hour later or in 1 hour. 1个星期以后我要去中国。So 1 week later, I will go to China. This is the future action. And if it is the past action, say the next sentence. 2个星期前我在美国。1个星期以后我去了中国。2 weeks ago, I was in USA. So after that, 1 week later, I went to China. So this is the past event. You can always use 以后。从学校回来以后，他就一直在做作业。从学校回来 is from specific point of time. 从学校回来以后，他就一直在做作业。After coming back from the school, he is doing his homework at home all the time. 从那以后，我再也没有见过他。So from that specific time, I have never seen him again. So after that, I have never seen him again. As point, 以后 can be used alone, meaning an unspecified point of time in the future. It has to be the future. And the structure is 以后 plus a future event. In this case, cannot use 后来。Don't use 后来。以后我想学中文。In the future, I want to learn Chinese. You cannot say 后来我想学中文。No. If you say 后来我学中文 meaning later I studied or learned the Chinese, that was a event already happened. 我以后想去图书馆做作业。我以后想去图书馆做作业。I want to do my homework in the library in the future. 我以后想 in the future. 我想以后自己开公司。I want to start my own company in the future. 开公司。以后你想干什么？ What are you going to do later or in the future? 我以后能做很多事情。我以后能做很多事情。I can do many things in the future. So in this case, 以后 meaning a specific future time. So these are the 4 grammar points for comparison of 后来以后。So one more point. 以后 opposite is 以前。Thank you very much.